Hello friends, this is our third lecture of Biogenesis and Biosynthesis of Natural Products, and in this lecture we are going to discuss about general pathways of amino acid biosynthesis. So we are going to discuss about amino acid synthesis in cell. Let's start. Amino acid synthesis is the set of biochemical processes, that is a metabolic pathways, by which the amino acid are produced. So many reactions are taking place in the cell, and in that reaction the synthesis, that is a metabolic pathways, so different synthesis, different metabolic pathways are running out, and these reactions are called as a biochemical processes, and by this biochemical processes the synthesis of amino acid takes place. The substrate for these processes are various compounds in the organism's diet or growth media. Means for the production of amino acids, the substrate or the compound on which various reactions takes place, and by this reaction you will get a final product, that is our amino acids. So not all organisms are able to synthesize all amino acids. For example, humans can only synthesize 11 out of the 20 standard amino acids. Means the human cannot synthesize 8 out of them. So that are arginine, cysteine, glycine, glutamine, histidine, proline, serine and tyrosine are considered as a conditionally essential amino acids. Means amino acids are not synthesized or not produced by the human body. So because of that, these amino acids are called as an essential amino acids. Amino acids that must be obtained from the diet are called essential amino acids. As these amino acids can be formed or produced by the body itself, these amino acids should be taken from the outside by our food or any other diet. Means they are not normally required in the diet but must be supplied externally to the specific humans that do not synthesize in the adequate amount. Suppose in any human being there is a deficiency of this amino acid, then we have to supply it from outside. Okay, then non-essential amino acids are produced in the body itself. The essential amino acids means the body which can't produce this amino acid, we have to supply it from outside, and non-essential amino acids means that amino acid that can produce by body itself. Okay, this is a diagram showing different pathways for the production of different amino acids. You can see there is a glucose which converted to glucose 6 phosphate, right? Glucose is first converted to glucose 6 phosphate. It's abbreviated as G6P, glucose 6 phosphate. Then after 4 step, it will be converted to 3 phosphoglycerate, then phosphoenol pyruvate, then converted to pyruvate, and from pyruvate you will get different amino acids: alanine, valine, isoleucine, leucine. Again it goes to citric acid cycle, whether from this alpha ketoglutarate, that is one enzyme which converts it into glutamate, and this glutamate will give you glutamine, proline, arginine, and likewise so different amino acid production takes place. So these all conditions are productions of amino acid by different pathways. You can see here there is a pentose phosphate pathway, glycolysis process, citric acid cycle pathway. These all are the different pathways from or biosynthesis processes from which different amino acid production takes place. So let's see one by one about the few important points about this. Glutamate dehydrogenase catalyzes the reductive amylation alpha ketoglutarate to glutamate, right? Means glutamate dehydrogenase is an enzyme which catalyzes the reduction of amination of alpha ketoglutarate to glutamate. Then one more process, a transamination reaction takes place in the synthesis of most amino acids. At this step, the chirality of that amino acid is established. Then alanine and aspartate are synthesized by the transamylation of pyruvate and oxaloacetate respectively. Then glutamine is synthesized from ammonia and glutamate, and asparagine is synthesized similarly. Proline and arginine are derived from glutamate. Then serine formed from 3-phosphoglycerate, and it is a precursor of glycine and cysteine. Means from this 3-phosphoglycerate there is a production of glycine and cysteine takes place in further reaction. Tyrosine is synthesized by the hydroxylation of phenylalanine as essential amino acid. Then the pathways for the biosynthesis of essential amino acids are much more complex than those for the non-essential amino acids. Non-essential amino acids are produced itself in the body, and essential amino acids means we have to give the food to produce that amino acids in internal biosynthesis pathways. Okay. Nextly, in case of plants, we can say if you are using glucose, in a normal animal body. And in case of a plant, sugar means carbohydrate as a photosynthetic product can supply both energy as well as material for further biosynthesis of organic compounds, right? So firstly we have a carbohydrate or glucose which is used as a photosynthetic product and can supply energy as well as material for the further biosynthetic. So firstly we have a sugar molecule or a carbohydrate. The sugar serves as energy preserver in plant and plant make them and animals eat them as a carbohydrate to make other carbon compound, and this can be done by oxidative breakdown. For example, carbohydrate generally glucose gives two molecules of pyruvic acid. Further oxidative cleavage gives acetic acid, and its small fragments can be used for the make of a large molecules, means maybe a fatty acids or polyketides and various amino acids. Secondly, the condensation of acetic acid leads to fatty acid and polyketides, some of which are aromatic and diffuse as a actinogenesis. Different condition with reactions give malonic acid. So malonic acid is converted to terpenes such as a rubber. One more point about amino acid synthesis is combination of pyruvic acid with carbohydrates gives shikimic acid, which combines with other pyruvic acids to give a prophenoic acid. These two cyclic compounds converted into many aromatic substances such as amino acids, carbonyl phosphates, alcohols, alkaloids, and purines also, etc. etc. So shikimic acid in presence of pyruvic acid, it will give you formation of prophenoic acid, which will give you formation of various amino acids, and afterward finally you will get a formation of purines. Okay. Then in case of pyruvic acid itself also, pyruvic acid is itself convertible into amino acids such as alanine, glycine, etc. etc. So firstly the amino acid can be used to make a proteins and alkaloids, then glycine is converted into purines, and then finally to the nucleic acid. So firstly we have a pyruvic acid which is converted to various amino acids, and afterward this amino acid will convert it to proteins, alkaloids, purines, and finally it will convert it to different nucleic acids. In case of a nitrogen present in this pathways, nitrogen which goes to form a amino group act as an eliminated nitrogen in atmospheric nitrogen, and conversion of this atmospheric nitrogen into nitrogen containing compounds which is oxidized to nitrates and reduced to finally ammonia. So this ammonia combines with phosphates and carbon dioxide to give a carbonyl phosphates. It is used to convert keto acids into amino acids. Suppose we have a keto acid like a pyruvic acid, it will convert it to finally alanine, means as a amino acids. So in case of nitrogen also, this pyruvic acid is finally converted to amino acid by different pathways. So totally in case of synthesis of or biosynthesis of amino acids, different pathways are there for from different pathways production of different amino acid takes place side by side. In case of essential amino acids are that amino acid which body require from outside, we have to supply to body from outside by food or any diet. And in case of non-essential amino acid means that amino acid which is produced by body itself. This is all about basic information of biosynthesis of amino acid. I hope you have cleared this point. Thanks to attend this lecture.